Hi, and welcome to my vlog. It's see here, what is 5:59 p.m. here in North Texas, Monday, August 15th, and yeah, welcome to episode number 13 of my vlog. Um, Not a lot has happened over this past week. I mean, it was I try to stay busy, but a few things have come up, and I'll get to that in well, I guess right now actually. Um, well, I mentioned before on the previous vlog that I was working on getting something off the ground for a personal project of mine. It was like a documentary style series of interviews with a few people I know, and I had scheduled something with them, and it was like set up for like next week, and everything was all set so that I could actually get some stuff shot on my own, and basically just in my preparations for that. Um, you know, I a trip has come up, and it's actually has interfered with plans for that. And I spent basically last week just really just kind of bouncing back and forth between the possibility of going on this trip and I'd only just get a steady flow of just information about the details of this trip. And what it would be is that my family's going out to Southern California to go visit a brother of mine who's stationed over there, and yeah, initially I thought it'd be just like a small flight and be like a weekend thing, which is like you know a bit costly for me to go, and just for the limited amount of time that I'd be there, wouldn't really be worth it as much as it wouldn't just be feasible, money wise, right? And I would then learn later on that we drive there, my folks would drive there, and then that I'd possibly come along. I realized, and then I would find out that the trip would be during the time of that'd be this week actually. The trip would be falling on the days where I would have to. I was previously scheduled for this interview, so this kind of interfered with what was with what I had planned. Um, Try to make the most of it, of just trying to use it as an opportunity to check out what's going on in Los Angeles as far as the industry is, and what kind of production companies might go and check out and everything like that. But needless to say, there's LA is a big place, and we wouldn't, with the amount of stuff we got, we're going to be doing, with family, uh, as a family. Um, Obviously we wouldn't have time for that, and well, I don't know if revealing too much already. It's kind of personal stuff, but um, ultimately I decided to go on this trip, and I'd be my girlfriend would be lucky enough to come along with us. It's gonna be her first time going to California, so I'm excited about that. But I wouldn't have time to go to any production companies or anything. At the very least, um, I'll be able to do something for my demo reel, which has been at a standstill for some time because I've just only so far have gotten all the projects that I could, and the other ones I don't have, that I would have to get from other people via torrents or whatever, and it'd be a huge undertaking because of the amount of data that I need, and so I still gotta follow up with some phone calls with some friends of mine from Full Sail that have moved over there to Southern California, to see if I can meet up with them briefly, just to get get footage, whatever footage I need from them, and whatever they're missing from their demo reel that I might have, and hopefully this be like one big meetup, with all bunch of friends just getting together and catching up, and just basically I get a good feel based on what their experiences are of what Los Angeles is like, and I'll get some pretty big. It'll be a big step forward as far as that demo reel that I'm building is concerned. And yeah, I'm a little worried though, because there's a lot of irreplaceable stuff on on what I'd be taking with me. So I gotta be careful that I back up everything and really just am confident of. I just make sure nothing bad happens. God forbid anything, that anything bad ever happens. Otherwise, I would just really add a lot of stress onto me. As far as just like my issues with, my computer and everything like that. Speaking of which, last week I've also, I've mentioned this several vlogs ago, and I'll try to be brief on this one, but these personal journals that I've done, that where it has messed up at the end of June, there was this whole week that I had to redo. Well, I finally got finished with the final 2 days that I was putting off, and aside from just a few small details that I still gotta ask my girlfriend about, that I forgot, and everything, I'm mostly caught up with that. So that's like one big, huge item on my personal to-do list that has been been sitting there, and now it had opened me up to taking care of all the other stuff that I still need to do. So still got a lot on my plate. As far as my driving is concerned, I've been doing a little bit more practice, but there's just it's a little tough. I mean, they're nailing down basically stuff I got to work on, but it's obviously taking much more time than I had originally anticipated. And even if I get all that cleared up, there's still some things I got to deal with that's just going to be really expensive for me. So it's even placing bigger importance on me finding a job and getting work and getting income so I can pay for all that. Just today, actually, I got my resume finished. I got all my references and everything like that, so it's all in good shape, ready to be sent. I think I'm deliberating on whether or not I should go ahead and send it to this company, and try to get the demo reel done as soon as possible. But I don't know. See, I'm going down my list here. Traveling. So yeah, again about this trip that's coming up. We'll be driving over to Southern California from from like North Texas. So it's going to be quite a drive. We're going to be there for maybe like good 3 days, and yeah, so I'm going to take it as much advantage of this time to really, to just go out and just experience, just do some new stuff, and hopefully get all the stuff I need for my demo reel, and so this trip's coming up is going to throw off these vlogs. So I'm probably going to come back later on this week, just before I leave, or wait all the way till like Friday next week till to do an update, because lately I've been preoccupied with getting what I can done before I leave, and what I got to do before I leave. And well, as far as the weather is concerned, it was nice to get some rain here, so it's just a small side note. I don't really have much else to talk about other than the fact that mentally, like personally, my attitude has been getting worse and being more negative as of late. It's just a lot of stress, and just it's almost like the way Martin Sheen's character was at the beginning of Apocalypse Now. It's almost kind of like that, you know, just the more time I spend not working and not like, you know, the more time I spend stuck here, the more I lose my edge and the more I lose what used to be fresh for me that I learned back at Full Sail. So I really got to get to work on yeah, finding some work right around here. I was just gonna have to settle with doing some really just low key stuff as long as it'll give me some income and get me closer to freelancing here or moving over to Austin to see what they got over there. But yeah, but the best news is that I got my resume done, and that for the most part I got my interview stuff more so wrapped up. And I just had a deja vu right now, and it's still going. Wow, it's weird. Weird deja vu. Anyways, yeah, so my resume is done. My demo reel, I'm getting a little bit more progress on that, and my trip to California should be fun, and you know, hopefully I end up meeting people, some of my friends over there, and get what I need, and they get what they need, and yeah, we just catch up, see how things have been, and yeah, this is a little bit shorter than my previous vlogs, but yeah, I might come back next week or later for a smaller update, but for the most part, I'm just busy with this trip here, so if any of you following, don't expect another vlogs entry next Monday, because I'll be on my way back, so anyways, yeah, take care, see ya.